Hey y'all. It is Coach Johnson here again. Winning Wednesday. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know I'm here. What's this? Let me see. I think this is the first Wednesday of actual 2022. So congratulations, y'all. Thank y'all for coming home here with me today. If you just walking, if you outside, if you on the couch, whatever you're doing, just thank you guys basically listening to me. And basically just hear what I gotta say today. And I'm having a good day. So it is what it is. Before I get started, I just want to let everybody know that my birthday is Saturday. I'm gonna say that one more time for the people in the background that really couldn't hear me when I said what I said, but I'm gonna say it again. Now, my birthday is January 8th, which is this Saturday. I'm gonna say it one more time. My birthday is January 8th, this Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say. But nah, for real, guys. How you guys feeling? What's up, Naeem? What's up? What's up, Naeem? What's up, Chelsea? What's up, Donovan? What's up, Aaron? What's up, Bree? How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? Cam, how y'all feeling? Mar, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I'm loving the chat today. Y'all is lighting it up. Hey, birthday. Yup. Yeah, I know. I like to say that. And I'm turning 20. 20. I ain't a little boy no more. I'm a big boy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm turning 20. But nah, for real, guys. Today I just want to come and talk to y'all today about healing. Shout out to Sydney. Sydney basically gave me the idea of like healing. She got me into like a lot of things with like reading books and exercises. So shout out to Sydney for that. But I want to talk about like healing today. I got a couple questions in my phone. So if you see me look over here to my phone, I'm just basically reading questions off my phone. But if anybody else want to hop on here too to talk about healing with me, let me know. Send me a well, my phone is on Do Not Disturb, but if you text me, I'll be able to see it. And I can send you guys a link, and just how it is. Cam, I am not old. You right behind me, so don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Thank you, Mark. Happy birthday. What's up, Sade? How you guys feeling? What's up? What's up? But I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. So today, like I said, we're gonna talk about healing. Now, healing is a long process, but it's a process that it's better to do alone. And that basically ties into my first question. My first question is, how many of you guys like to be alone? And I mean, not like when I say alone, I mean like by yourself. Like you actually go out by yourself and actually just be a part of yourself and enjoy the own company of yourself. So if you basically guys answer in the chat, how many of you guys like to be alone? Just like to be alone by yourself and actually get some alone time. If you guys hop in the chat with that, I'm gonna ask the question first. For me, I like to be alone. Well, I'm gonna say this now. Over the past week, I basically learned to basically go into the healing process. I'm, maybe 20 years old. Some things I basically did with at 19 years old, where basically comes sometimes it tore me down, and so I had to basically build myself back up. I'm also ready to start back in my second semester of college as a sophomore, so that's another thing for me coming up on the way. Go back to school on Sunday, but I learned that me being alone, I actually like it. And it's kind of weird because if Miss Joni probably know this, or Miss Joni doesn't know this, but when I first got into Hearts Mouse, I was a very introverted child. I really didn't talk a lot. I wanted to be with myself. When I was younger, I used to get bullied, so I really didn't like to talk to nobody. Really didn't have a lot of friends. I was just always being inside of myself and just basically talk to myself. And to the point where I didn't want to have nobody. I didn't want to have no friends. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to do anything. Now y'all can't get me to shut up, and I'm gonna just talk all day. But the funny thing is, I learned how to be by myself now. My freshman year in college, I kind of really, really came out of my shell. I made friends with everybody. I won't say everybody, but I made friends with like 2 to 3 people. And those 2 to 3 people turned into like 4 to 5, and those 4 to 5 turned into like 6 to 7. And then people know people, and then you be friends with those people. You be friends with their friends. So everybody, I just had like I won't say a big friend group, but I had a nice sized friend group in college, and I was always with them. If I wasn't always with them, I was always with somebody called y'all know Desmond. If y'all probably saw Desmond one time when we was doing a granny project, when we was doing a workout project, he was with me one time. But I would stay with Desmond a lot too. So I would always have somebody by my side, if that makes sense. And for me that was awesome. I loved it. I basically just I just I won't say I would say I loved it because I love basically being around somebody. I never felt like I wanted to be alone because when I feel like I'm alone, I feel like I'm in my thoughts more often than I wasn't supposed to be. But I definitely like that being with myself is something I would like to keep going since I started in January. And I would say being with myself, it actually has me giving me more peace and quiet. Sometimes, actually to learn with my own thoughts, basically find out who my actual true self is. Again, like I said, I'm turning 20 Saturday, so I actually got to really find out who I am. I'm not a teenager no more, so, a lot of things are going to be changing from me, credits and, basically find somewhere to live after you got out of college, a job, not even a job, a career. Things I want to do with my life is actually starting to come up. So, like I said, being myself, I actually finally took the time out, and actually realize what I want to do and who I actually am. Gemma said, I love being by myself. It's peaceful. Yes, it is, Gemma. I saw Bree in the chat too as well. Let me go into the chat and the YouTube. So y'all probably hit a little chat right here. Y'all probably hit YouTube over here talking. It's just my phone. I just gotta see the chat because the chat sometimes be skipping and I don't want to skip nobody's chat. But Bree, she was like, I've fallen back in love with myself recently and I enjoy my own company over others. Yes. And the healing process, like I said earlier, is definitely a part where you need to do by yourself. Especially when you basically are coming off of a relationship, a friendship, school, your job, everything revolves a healing process because you have to heal from the wounded. You have to heal from the wound that has been cut into you. And like I said earlier, shout out to Sid because she's the one basically helped me out with this and basically got me into this. And being with myself also, I learned how to, I won't say I learned how to, I already know how to, but being with myself, I started reading more often. I'm reading this book on Apple Books. Now, if anybody have an Apple cell phone, anybody like an Apple cell phone, like iPhone, all that. I don't know about Androids. I'm gonna help you on Androids. Hit me back on Androids. But if you got like an Apple iPhone, you can go to the little thing called yeah, I probably can't even say it. I'm sorry, but it's called Books on your phone. And you can basically find like any type of books to read. They got free books. They got books you can pay for. They got audio books. And this one book that I'm reading is called How to Change the Way You Think. They Apple cell phone. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I got this. It's called How to Change the Way You Think. It is about 100 pages long, and I'm on page 8. And I've been reading up on it, and I would say the way I used to think and the way this book is like teaching me how to think, how to change my thinking is very two different ways. Um, and I can be honest with myself. The way I used to think when I was like 19, and some of the things I still think about could be very childish and not very much of a thought of me as I should be. But with this book, I'm actually learning some more capable ways of talking, and how to direct situations when situations supposed to be directed. Another thing, all situations don't need to be directed, but it's another time for another story. But that's what I was just saying. Like this book has basically helped me out, and I'm only on the 8th page. So yeah, I have to learn that out. And so what I was saying about like books is I read this book. I got another book downstairs in my mom's room. I kind of stopped reading that book when I found out that Apple had books that you can read on your phone. But I started reading those books too. Another thing I can do with like my by being by myself is like taking long drives. Like I said, I'm going to school Sunday, January 9th. And y'all know from Baltimore to North Carolina, skiing Baltimore, North Carolina. That's about a 4 to 5 hour drive, depending on traffic. But that's gonna be a nice ride for me. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Usually I don't like sitting in cars that long, but I love road trips. Two things that don't make sense, I know, but I love road trips. And sometimes when you had those long road trips, you get to think about certain things you want to think about and have the time and the space to think about it. But I also want to hop in this chat real quick. Zion said I'm tuned in. I'm just doing it right now, so won't be much in the chat. All right, Zion, thank you for joining in with us today. Bree said I've been reading a lot lately. Right now I'm reading No Longer Human. Okay, I feel that one. Soul said I love reading fictional books that has themes that relate to my life. I love coming of age books that relates to my life. It gives me perspective. Oh, I like that. Now, Soul, can you give me a more definition? You said I love fictional books that has themes that related to my life. Talk to me more about that. Because I like to read books that involves what I'm actually going through. Like I can read other books that have like already a plot to it and a twist to it, but I like to read things that I'm actually going through, like how to change my way of thinking. I need to change the way I'm thinking. I probably need to learn more things and actually get myself better with thinking like that. So that's a book I'm reading. Naeem said, when I be by myself, I normally listen to Dirk to vibe by myself, but I often try new things as well. Yes, also listen to music by yourself too. Could be a good coping mechanism. Um, Me for like artists I listen to a lot of Drake. Everybody know me. I listen to a lot of Drake. A lot of 2C. Kevin Gates. I listen to Kevin Gates when I'm in a happy mood. It gets me hyped up. It gets me motivated. Basically, so like I listen to Kevin Gates when I'm in the gym. If I'm in the gym, Kevin Gates is the first person I go to. and then Drake, and then whoever else would like listen to the playlist that day. But listening to music is definitely one of the good coping mechanisms when you are trying to be by yourself and when you are trying to basically, talk to your own inner thoughts and things like that. Now, not all music is good music. I kind of learned that over the weekend with a situation that I was dealing with. Sometimes when you're in a depressed state, or when you're not even, I wouldn't even say depressed state. I would say when you're not feeling too good, and some of the music that you listen, some of the music that you tend to basically what's the grabs towards is not the music that you need to be listening to. So, prime example for me, if I'm in like a sad mood, if I'm in a real depressed mood, I'm gonna turn on Raw Wave. Now I know that Raw Wave is not the person I need to be listening to at that moment, but Raw Wave is the person that I can relate to in that moment. If you guys feel me, but like I said, like listen to Raw Wave is not the best person you need to listen to when you like down and depressed. Like that song Driver's License. That song Driver's License. She went through the roof, like through the roof. As soon as she made it, she made the song on my birthday last year. I just want to put that out there. January 8th, my birthday too. Go ahead and take that in there for y'all. But she made that song last year. Like I think that was like her number one hit single. It was her first single, and it went through the charts. And the only reason it went through the charts is because it was the beginning of the winter time. A lot of people are into not a relationship. A lot of people are going into relationships, getting out of relationships. Just basically, tending to have that what's that word, that feel towards the song. Like if you put driver's license on in the car with me and my dad, we're gonna sing the entire song. And it's not because we understand what we're going through, but it's like we can feel her vibe through the song. We can feel what she's going through the song. Just how Naeem, you said you listen to Dirk to vibe out. We can listen to Miss Olivia to vibe out. Driver's license, and I used to ride past your house, and all that stuff like that, just to basically vibe out. Drake. Drake is an awesome artist, especially like just with Nicki when he was back in the old days with Nicki Minaj, like the headlines, the Take Care with the Rihanna, Shot for Me, Over My Dead Body. Like those songs is like vibe songs for me. I know I listen to those songs a lot when I basically, just want to vibe out, feel myself and be who I am. So I tend to listen to Drake too. So that's just kind of a little spill of kind of music that I listen to. But if you guys like to listen to music, definitely listen to music that hype you up when you're in a down spirit. You never want to listen to You never want to listen to the song. You never want to listen to a song that relates to the feeling that you feel right then and there. Because if you listen to the song that connects on how you feel, then it's gonna bring you down even more, and you want to continue to listen to the song, continue to feel the way you feel, and that's not how the way you want to turn. So definitely, if you want to listen to music, listen to some music and basically lift your mood up, uplift your spirits, and things of that nature as well. Shout out to my girl Lene, her birthday on the 15th. We some big goats already. Capricorn season, it is what it is. My birthday again is on Saturday, January 8th, for the family that need to know. Naeem birthday on the 7th. He turned 17 next month. Shout out to you, Naeem. Yeah, I started in the PSA. I gotta give y'all the PSA. I got to, because it's like my birthday. It's my birthday. But yeah, now back to healing. Healing is like also with like healing, exercising your mind and your body. And also what I would say is like the gym and listening to music in the gym, and then like reading is exercising your mind, but exercising your body in the gym. Listen, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I got this app on my phone, and I was doing like these real good workouts. I forgot what the app called. Let me look at it right now. The app is called. Hold up, I'm looking at the app. It's this app. What's it called? What is the app called? This is bad. I don't even know what the app is called. It's called Zing. My fault. If I'm apologies. It's called Zing. It's basically like a coaching app for like working out. It gives you an actual workout schedule for like 6 to 7 days. I know I'm on 6 days. 6 days of the week I'm working out on the seventh day. I have recovery. And I actually got this app because a lot of the COVID rates are coming up. So I'll basically do in-home workouts that basically can continue to still work out. So Zing is called Zing on Apple Store, Google Play Store. You can download it. You put in your goals, your weight, your height. It measures everything up together. It gives you this personal coach. You pick the coach who you want to talk to, and basically they motivates you and tell you how to work out. I chose a 60-minute workout every day from Monday through Friday. I'm telling y'all right now, I did squats. I did like 26 squats yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, these nothing. Ain't no easy squats, squat and like all that was nothing." But I woke up this morning, and I'm like, "Why are my thighs hurting?" And I'm like, "Really? Why are my thighs hurting?" And I realized I was like, Oh, I worked out yesterday. So, definitely PS, I'm gonna say PSA, but definitely a warning. If you don't work out a lot and you just don't want to start working out, make sure you stretch. That's one thing I didn't do. I didn't stretch yesterday and I was supposed to. And I'm a whole basketball coach and I didn't even tell myself to stretch. So that was crazy of me. But also definitely stretch if you want to go to the gym. Because if you wake up the next morning after you do a good workout, oh, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. Hey, Bree, you need to get in the gym. Bree, definitely download the app called Zing. If you want to go to the gym, go to the gym. Just definitely be safe, mask up, because the COVID rates are rising. That's for everybody as well. If you want to go outside, I know Baltimore City return back to school tomorrow. We'll go with like the COVID test and everything in place. But definitely, you guys be safe. Mask up. This COVID is serious, and I want everybody to be safe. So definitely mask up, please, please, please be safe. But definitely if you want to do workout, there's also some ways you can work out at home as well too. But that's more with exercising your body and your mind. Another part of the healing process that I learned how to do is writing your goals out. At first, I wasn't the type of person where so I like to write things out. I was always the type of person to type things in my phone, type it in my notes so I can always remember it. But I learned more of like if you write it out. Like I had in my college dorm room, I had like this whiteboard. I never hung it up. It's always been like it's like sitting up on my dresser, but I never hung it up. When I get back to school, I'm definitely gonna hang it up. But like now, when I know when I get back to school, I want to start writing out my weekly goals so I can actually look at it and actually tell myself I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. And also I want to get a calendar too for my room. Basically, just write things on my calendar, write certain special days, like my birthday was Saturday. Write special days on there. Just like so certain days I won't so certain things I won't forget. I know a lot of things is like, I put it in my calendar on my phone and then sometimes I might forget or might not remind me or I might forget to press the alert to remind me. So things like that. So I want to start getting like a calendar to basically write out my birth. Not gonna say my birthday again because it's on the 8th, but like certain birthdays. I know my basketball team have games. Some days I don't write that games down. Classes. Some days we have exams, quizzes. Cameron, you know the deal. We get a quiz every other week or every week or every other Friday. Or it is what it is. But like y'all just want to write stuff down like that. So you definitely guys are definitely just basically get like a calendar and write your stuff out and write your goals out too. Basically write your goals out to the point where you can look at it. Don't write them in your phone because you always can look at your phone. You gotta basically go to the certain app to look at it. Now you want to actually be able to like go in your room and you just look at it and you can just I want to do this, I want to have this, I want to have a car by this, or I want to have a house by this, I want to move into the apartment by this. So definitely guys, write your goals out because goals are important, and once you manifest it and keep writing it down and keep talking about it, you're gonna get it, I promise you. So definitely write you guys goals out. I'm gonna go back to the chat real quick. Jimmy was like, "Yes, the body pain have to be killing me." Yes, it dude. Yes, it dude. That's it, dude. I woke up this morning. I was about to cry trying to walk down the steps. I'm like, "Mom, my legs hurt." Yo, I thought I had COVID because I was like, "My body weak. Why is my body weak? I'm scared. I gotta go to the doctors today." I was scared. I was like, "Ugh," but I was like, "Nope." It's just my thighs, because I worked out and I ain't stretched. I'm good. I ain't got no COVID. COVID free. Is it free? Yes, it definitely is free. It definitely is free in the Apple Store, in the Google Play Store as well. Camry said, "I'm back to doing my mile working out 2-3 times a week. I feel like I've been trying to dodge bullets with this COVID mess." Yes, yes, yes. Me, I really can't run right now. I just went to my doctor today, and she told me I can't really be exerting myself. How I be exerting myself. In-home workouts is fine, but like running a mile, I can't even run my mile how I want to. Just like I can't overexert myself, guys. I got heart problems now, so I can't overexert myself. She said, Camry said that car needs to be here by June at the latest. Write that goal out. Write that goal out. Every January, February, March, April, May, June. Write that goal out. And then once you get that car, you look at that goal and you be like, I wrote this goal out 6 months ago. I wrote this go out in December, January. I wrote this go out in February. Every month, I wrote this go out, and I manifested, and I kept believing into it, and then that's how you get your car. Also, you got to save, too, but, manifesting is the first step. Naeem said, my goal was never meant to go viral and gain 8K followers from TikTok last year. It's crazy. Yeah, Naeem, and I also have been seeing you've been very consistent with the TikTok, so shout out to you for that. Y'all know Naeem picture TikTok in the chat. Naeem is really funny with the TikTok, so definitely we're gonna follow you on TikTok. I know I follow you. I'll be liking and commenting on some of your posts as well. So definitely put your name in here so we can definitely follow you as well. Camry said My body been aching from a workout like 2 days ago. Yo, it'll keep up with you. You got to realize that sometimes you got to like, I took Tylenol extra shift today, and like my body has been a little bit better, but it's not fully better. But it is what it is. I'm a grown man. I'm be able. Cammy said the goal been written. I saved it for. I saved last year for it. And Cam, you gonna get it. Cam, first of all, it's Camry Moses. Everybody know Big Cam right there. She got it. So definitely like that. And like I said, when you manifest goals like that, big powerful goals like that, they are actually bound to come true. Like I manifested I was gonna go to college, and I went to college. I manifested, I was gonna make myself by 20 years old and not have any children. I beat my mom, my dad. My mom, my dad had me at 18, so that was one of my biggest goals. Like, yeah, I ain't never having no children by the age of 18 or 19. I got to at least finish college, at least get to 21 before I have my first child. So that's what I like to get as well. That's I beat that goal. Well, I ain't say I beat the goal yet, but the goal was almost been beaten when I turned 21 and have no children. So that's how it's going to be. Cam said her license test is next week. Cam, let me shout out to you, Cam, because you've been really working on that license test. And let me tell you, Cam, you got it, you got it, you got it. It's only a little turn, left little turn, left little turn, right turn, back up in the parking lot. Parking, and you be done. They ain't really doing a lot due to COVID. When I got my license, I really did nothing besides run around in a circle in the parking lot, went out, drove up and down the street, and that's about it. I think the hardest thing about me getting my license was when I got my permit in driving school, and I had to do 6 hours out of the week, and I had to do 2 hours for 3 days, which equals 6 hours for my driving instructor. And driving with 2 hours to the driving instructor, it's pretty weird. You just in the car, just driving for 2 hours with somebody that you met 11 weeks ago, and you just driving around in circles on the highway or whatever you're doing with somebody judge you. Hey, for me, I didn't really like that. I don't like people sitting beside me that I don't really know. You sitting there judging me, looking at me the whole entire time. It was kind of weird, but it is what it is. It says, Jimmy said, "Oh my gosh, I did stretch one time, pull my hamstring." Yes, and a lot of people in NFL. I've been seeing the NFL a lot. And a lot of people in the NFL has been torn the ACL, and I believe it's because they're not stretching. Also, if you don't stretch or if you work yourself too much, you will be able to pull a muscle, and that is like the worst pain as well. Torn the ACL, hamstring, pulling your hamstring, Charlie horses, those things are painful. So definitely stretch out. Don't overexert yourself where you feel as though like you're the strongest person on earth. You can sit up there and bench 350 pounds when you know you only like 125, and your max bench press is like 230. Like, really, let's be reasonable here. Little parking, yeah, for real, Cam, a little parking here and there. A little left signal, right signal, windshield wiper, turn the windshield wiper off. Do a little seatbelt. It is what it is. Jimmy said, trying to get driving stuff in order is irky. It definitely is. Definitely, you gotta get like certain hours, but like certain hours before you get your driver's test. And I think it's like 60 hours. I don't remember the hours. I didn't have my driver's license, but over a year now, so it is what it is. I'll be forgetting. Um, After Jim Cam said after that, I'm like, you really want me to drive this? Listen, Cam, I promise you, you're gonna go in there and drive it. You're gonna go to MVA, pass it with flying colors, and they're gonna call us and be like, I got my license, and be like, we already knew that. It's Cam got it, it's some Cam got it. It is what it is. But back to the healing process, y'all. I'm sorry, we get off topic with these comments. Um, Also, exercising. We was exercising the body, exercising the soul, exercising the body, exercising the mind. Now one of my questions is, how many of you guys like to read when you're in the car? Y'all might be like, what you mean by that, Coach Johnson? Like, if you like, say if you're in the back seat of a car, you haven't seen the car. How many of you guys like? Okay, how many of you guys like to read? How many of you guys ever read when you was in the car? And I'm gonna start asking the question of myself. When I did that for the first time, I think it was yesterday. And I was in the car, I was in the passenger seat, and we was only going for like 45 minutes. But that 45 minutes, and I was in the car, and I was just reading and looking out the window and reading. And, it actually got me in tune with my thoughts. And it actually put me into this place where as though it's like I was very calm, but I was also learning and gaining more knowledge. And I love when I gain more knowledge. I love when someone's able to tell me something, or help me with learning something different. But reading in the car and driving is very, very peaceful. Sometimes when I read in the car, well, when I do read in the car now, I put my earphones in with no music. I have the AirPod Pros, so they got the noise cancellation. So you just pop them in and then read it off your phone, or read a book, whatever you want to do while you're in the car, and it be like meditation. I promise you guys, like one of the best things on earth. Cam said, "My mother be too loud in the car for me to read." I know, I understand that pain. Sometimes you got a lot of people. Sometimes you have people in the car when they turn that music when they want to get hype. Cam said, I need to read in my room or listen to the audiobook when I'm at the gym. I like audiobooks. See, I feel as though audiobooks, for me, I don't really like audiobooks too much because I feel as though like their expressions and the narrative don't really be in tune with the book. Like they can be like, for example, Jimmy got shot and went to the hospital and died. But if you read it off the book, you'd be like, Jimmy got shot and then went to the hospital and died. Like you see how the reaction are two different ways. Y'all might look at me like, Coach Josh, you crazy? No, 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 it ain't like that. But no, I really take in heed about when the narrative like really be like reading. They just be like, yeah, because Jimmy went to the store, he got shot. His mom went to the hospital and yelled, and it was, and then like I don't like that. Like I need enthusiasm. I need the affection. I need to feel how Jimmy got shot. Why did Jimmy get shot? You know, why did Jimmy go to the store? Why is Jimmy mommy crying and going to the hospital? Like it's a lot of things I want to understand, and with the expressions, it's just don't. It's not. It's what they say. It's not giving. I don't. It's just not giving for me. So yeah, I just don't like that. Um, Jimmy said that's why football players need to take a. I really couldn't see that. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm gonna come back to your comment as well. I'm gonna go back in the chat real quick. She said that's why football players need to take ballet or something. Okay, I know you're talking about with the torn ACL. True, 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 true. Or meditating in the sun. Bree said the audio would be a little too slow for me. Facts, Bree. Like I can't do that. I can't be sitting there with my earphones in, looking at my phone like this. Yeah, I know. I need to be able to read the book. Like I don't want to hear what y'all gotta say. I want to read the book and get my own enthusiasm. So yeah, that's what I like to do. Jimmy said I read a lot of digital books more now. Yeah, digital books is where I'm more pushing towards too. I don't like really going to the library. There's too many books, too many people. I gotta be quiet. No, I rather read the book in my room, close it up, whatever the case may be. Excuse me, guys. Jim said I ain't got enough space for physical books. Yo, and I actually like I was thinking about like something like a bookshelf, but it's like if I get a bookshelf and I get all the books in that bookshelf, and I ain't gonna read about like 4 or 5 of them out of the 20 to 30 books on my bookshelf. So it's no point in me making up space in my room and just filling it up with nothing. So I was like, I'm just go in and just fill up my little books on my phone and call it a day because it is what it is. That's just how I feel like I want to do it. But it is. That's how it is. Cameron was like, I be reading out loud. I be reading out loud too. Yeah, it can. When I was younger, a lot of people don't know this, but when I was younger, I'm gonna let y'all in a little bit. When I was younger, about reading and stuff, I had a speech problem, and like I couldn't pronounce my words correctly, so I had to actually get like a speech therapist or whatever you may call it, and it finally got the words I spoke out right. So I was able to. When I was reading out loud towards my speech therapist, and when I was to read, you know, I would learn a lot of stuff, but I would also get my speech therapy together, but it would also make me talk fast. A lot of you guys probably know that I talk fast. Like I really talk really fast. And it's because of my speech problem I had when I was younger. But more the story is when I started reading out loud, I was able to speak slowly and, you know, actually digest what I'm actually talking about. I feel as though when I read from like a script or when I read from like when I from a script, or if I'm like remembering something in my head that I need to read, or if like Miss Joni send me something in the message, she want me to say it out loud, or when it say something like that, like I can slow it down, I can be able to talk about it. But if I'm coming off straight off my mind, oh, it's going to be like that. I'm done. Like that's how it's gonna be, and it is what it is. Like I just don't know how to slow it down all in one. I'm trying. I'm learning. I am learning, but all in one, it's just gonna be very hard. Bree was like, my bookshelf is filled, and I still have yet to read half the books. I'm telling you, I would not be able to get a bookshelf and then read all those books. It's just not gonna happen for me. Um, Cam said Q had a speech therapist and speaks real clear now. Yeah, that's speech therapists they do work out. I was like 7 or 8. Yeah, about 7 or 8, probably 9. But I remember I had a speech therapist and she had me out a lot. Her name was Dr. Moore, not Dr. Moore, but therapist Moore. And I would talk to her about every once a week and read out books just out loud. I would read like chapters of different books. I would read articles. I would read speeches. I know one time she had me read the Dr. Martin Luther King speech. And I, like I said, like I slowed down because I was able to put it in front of me, look at it, and slow down when I read. It also comes with like speaking fast, also come with anxiety too as well. So like a lot of people have like anxiety. That's also part of the healing process as well. You gotta heal of how to have anxiety. So I'm definitely getting part to that real quick too. But like I said, I just can't get a bookshelf and read all those books. Period. It just won't go for me. Now we're gonna move into the next question, which is basically about anxiety too. How many of you guys have anxiety of being alone, which is basically being scared of being alone, or feel like once you're alone, you have nobody, you have no friends, you feel unloved, you feel diswelcome, you don't feel like you fit in with the group. That's basically called anxiety of being alone. How many of you guys feel as though that you have anxiety of being alone? I'm basically start off with my answer as first. Um, at first, like I said in the first, like anxiety of being alone, it was hard for me to start being alone by myself because I'm so used to being around other people and having other people, have other people around me to basically, if I'm feeling some way or my face look like something or my mood changes, that people already know how I feel or how I want to react to certain situations or things like that. But now when I by myself, I tend to, what's the word I'm looking for? I tend to meditate. Um, I don't be sitting there like, no, I don't be doing that. But when I'm by myself, it's like, okay. So thank you. So thank you for your comment. Thank you so much for your comment. She said, I'm healing from that right now. I'm learning how to identify that feeling is loneliness and abandonment issues. Perfect. So for me, how I'm learning and healing myself and being alone, it's not from abandonment issues, but it's I would say it's some loneliness. I don't like to have that feeling of being loneliness, but I also gotta learn how when I'm lonely and when I need to take time off of myself, if you guys know what I'm saying. So I'm like there are two different things. Being lonely and like having nobody to talk to, when you want to be around people, but you just don't have nobody. That's being lonely. But when you want to basically when you learn when you need to be by yourself and actually get yourself together and get your thoughts and stuff together, they are two different things, and I had to learn those two things. Shout out again to Miss shout out again to Sydney, and shout out for Miss Mo for that as well. They basically had me separate those two. But I at first I was scared to be alone. I was scared to be lonely. I was scared to be left alone. I was scared to, feel like I wasn't loved. I was scared to basically feel like I was let down or I let someone else down and they didn't want to be with me anymore as like a friend or a relationship or anything else like that. I just felt like I just didn't want to be alone. But I also had to realize like in order for me not to get to that part of being alone, I need to take out the time to actually be by myself and actually learn and heal the things that I was going through or the things that I went through with that scar that had wounded me, and basically, turned that around and basically took out some time for myself to be by myself to learn who I really am. And like I said, by doing that, sometimes, when I say sometimes now, I pray, write my goals out, I exercise, I read books, long drives, I think different, I act different, I move different because of the things I used to do. I realized that those things I can't. Those are things that I can't do anymore. Those are things I can't live by anymore, or I can't keep treat people how the way I was even treating people, or with my emotions or with my feelings. I can't do that anymore. So I had to basically change the way that I was thinking, and basically catapult it and turn it to a 90-degree angle. And, basically took some time for myself and actually realized who I was and how I be. So that's just basically what I did. So I'm definitely commending you for that. Definitely healing. I hope you having a good journey with the healing process. Definitely with the loneliness and abandonment issues as well. She said, "So said yes, loneliness and aloneness is two different things, but it can feel the same when you're physically alone. Facts, and that tends into when you want to be physically alone. Sometimes you feel you get down on yourself, and then once you get down on yourself, it tends back to when you want to listen to your music, and then you want to listen to like that raw wave, or you want to listen to that. I don't even know no other artists that be depressed like Raw Wave. That man just be in his feelings. Like, don't get it messed up. I love Raw Wave, but sometimes Raw Wave's not always the person you listen to. Young Boy, sometimes I know probably Charles and um, Charles and Naeem probably gonna get into me, but like Young Boy and Lil Durk and Lil King Von, like those people I listen to when I want to hype myself up, when I want to get hype, when I want to be hype, like just want to actually enjoy myself, or basically feel like that energy, feel like that vibe of energy and just hypeness. I don't even know the word to call it. I think it's energy, hypeness. Y'all know what I'm basically saying. I just don't want to feel the way I feel it down. So I listen to those, but like Raw Wave is like a person you don't even want to listen to when you're like down and depressed. Because sometimes you just don't feel how you're supposed to. It's like you're not feeling how you want to feel, and it brings you down with more of the situation that you're already in. And I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. So, I tend to listen to other people that make me feel better than who I am. But thank you again, Soul, for definitely coming up with that. The healing process from learning how to identify the feeling of being lonely and identify the feeling of having abandonment issues as well. So that's just that. Anybody have any questions so far? I don't want to go too fast or go too overstep anyone's questions. If I'm missing my question in the comment, re-comment it, please. But I can definitely get back to you on that one before I go to the next question. But I'm looking in the chat. I don't see nobody have any questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to my next question. So my next question is, what is your difference? What is your coping mechanisms with being alone? And prime example, I would say like the question you said, Coach. I'll be like, Coach, what you mean by that question? What are some coping mechanisms when you are alone? Like I just named all the mine, like reading and exercising and stuff like that. What are some of y'all coping mechanisms? What do you guys do? I know Gemma, she paints very well, so I know I probably Gemma, hers is probably painting. I know she do this workout, she do this dancing class. So Gemma is probably one of hers is probably dancing. You guys, fill up the chat with you guys like what mechanisms when you are alone. What are some things you do? Cam Gotti, she be in the gym getting that mile done with Finn. Shout out to Finn too, y'all. Definitely shout out to Finn. Go to follow Finn on Instagram too. He's definitely doing a lot of workouts, posting his workouts, his reels, the mile every day, the 30-mile challenge. You guys definitely got look out on Finn. He's definitely is working out. I'm trying to get my body like him. Like I'm trying to get the abs and the muscles. Like I'm trying to look like him for real. But it is what it is. I'm gonna get into it. I just gotta get my body, my mind right because Finn, he be posting this little Instagram stories and this little Instagram posts, and I be like, yo, I'm trying to be like you. Like I'm trying to get like that. So definitely you definitely guys follow Finn. Cam posted in the chat too. Definitely tune in. New challenges coming soon. Definitely follow Cam and Finn's two sides collided relationship. Like they be doing these little, I want to say they would not say podcasts, but they be doing these little videos, and I be looking at the videos and I be like, yo, these are some good videos, like different perspectives. I know one of the videos is talking about how Cam and Finn, one of them like to go to sleep without the lights, and one of them like to go to sleep with background noises. Now, for me personally, I'm the type of person where I gotta go to sleep with TV on. I'm just saying, I'm saying, Cam, like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna just say, like, I like to go to sleep with like a music on. Like, I like music. Cartoons is for me. Cartoons is for me. Like, I gotta go to sleep, but like Blue's Clues, Dora the Explorer, PJ Masks, like I have to go to sleep to some cartoon. Like that's just who I am. I don't know why, but I had to go to sleep to like some cartoons. Like especially if I'm like especially if I'm outside, if I'm outside, had a nice long day, school, and I come in here watching a movie like a horror movie. I love horror movies, so I put a horror movie on. And watch the horror movie. But then before I go to sleep, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and turn on some Dora, some Blue's Clues, so some SpongeBob Soul. So basically my people. So like my dreams, I can be dreaming peacefully, and not be dreaming about the monsters that I just saw in the movie I just saw previously. So I definitely got to get into my kitty shows when I go to sleep. Um, Cam said they just posted a new video, y'all. So definitely go hop on that. She said I like music and TV on. Yeah, my cousin, when I was younger, she used to go to sleep with the radio on. And it was like she used to turn it down real low, but she still would hear it. And I would never understand, like, why you want to sleep with music on? Like, come on, like, turn the music up. Like, you're supposed to go to sleep. You're supposed to be silent. But it's very peaceful. It's very meditative. So I never really tried to go to sleep with music on. I'm lying. Guys. So something let me lie like that. I would go to sleep with music on, but I'll go to sleep with my AirPods in. And I say it would be peaceful, but you wake up the next morning, your AirPods dead, you can't find them, and then now you just searching around your whole room trying to find your AirPods, and you try to search your whole room in your bed for your AirPods, and now you got no now your AirPods dead for the day. Um, so yeah, definitely like if you want the music going on the TV, whatever you guys may do that. Soul said I put on Disney Plus and put a cartoon or movie on and go to sleep. Facts, I do the same thing. So she said, I do a sleep meditation. I do the same thing, turn it down real low. Yeah, I never really learned that. Like, I think I did it like once or twice. Where I would go to YouTube and put like sounds of raindrops or like sounds of the water or something like that make me go to sleep. And I think I did it like once, but like once I was doing it, I was like, what am I doing this for? I look crazy trying to listen up here, listen to rain sounds and go to sleep. But I would be deep asleep. Like I'd be asleep. I'd be gone. I wake up the next morning, my phone be dead probably, but I'd be asleep. I would sleep good too. So yeah, I definitely, like to do that sleep meditation thing as well. Or if I know I can't go to sleep, I'll just take a melatonin and put myself to sleep. Like that melatonin, it's gonna put you to sleep. So yeah. Don even said he'd be so scared of the movie, so you got to watch SpongeBob. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, the AirPods be gone in the morning. Of course, like you be rolling around in the bed, you wake up, you be like, where's my I could have sworn they was in my they not in my ears no more. So yeah, y'all. And now I don't like. I wouldn't say I don't like, but like my aunt, she was the type of person. Like if you got like wire headphones, please do not go to sleep with your wire headphones because I don't know how you guys sleep. But I was told last night, I don't really believe it, but I was told last night that I sleep well. But if you got wire headphones and you're trying to go to sleep with wire headphones, please be careful because you could strangle yourself while you are asleep. And I don't want that to happen to anybody. So definitely, please be careful if you're trying to go to sleep with wire headphones. I recommend you just taking the headphones out, listen to the music straight off the phone or the radio, whatever you want to listen to. AirPods, AirPods. I would say the same thing. I wouldn't say don't go to sleep with no electricity in your ear at all. You don't know what could happen when you sleep, but AirPods, I feel a little bit safer. It's not wires, and you're not stringing yourself as well. So definitely be cautious when you're going to sleep with music in your ears as well. Cam said I put the AC on in the wintertime too. Cam, you is different. You built different. All you need to do is open the window, honey. It was 27 degrees last night. It is cold. See, Cam, that's how you gonna get sick. And you go to school in Atlanta too. So I know the weather be changing, it be real flexible. So definitely Cam, please be safe with that AC on because I can't do that. I be freezing. I be getting under the covers. Like I be under the covers. Like under the covers. So you gotta find the right one. Man, look, if you got any type of sleep meditations that you like, send them my way. DM me, send them to my phone number. I need some, but because the ones I be finding, I just can't do it. And Cam said I can't control temperature at school. The AC ain't gonna help. I mean, going to sleep with the AC on and it's 20 degrees outside. Those two don't work. I mean, I'm just saying, you wake up one morning and your AC be frozen up because it's cold outside. You got the AC on. Don't be mad when AC frozen up. But hey, I would say you just take it cautiously. Try to go to sleep without the AC on once and see how that works because you can get sick like that, especially if you sleep right under it. But back to the healing process too. Like I said, with like being by yourself and like how many guys? What are y'all guys coping mechanisms? I didn't see a lot of you guys put it in the chat. Like some coping mechanisms about being by yourself. Cam said I feel like they're going to extend us being home, but we'll see. And I saw TikTok Cam. I don't know how truthful it is. Like this TikTok girl, she real famous on TikTok, and she go to Spelman, and she told when she was on TikTok, she was like, "Yeah, we be back online until we go back to school." And I was like, "Really? Like Atlanta ain't that far from North Carolina, so like if y'all want to help us and put us back online, I would like it, Shawan. I would like it. But no. Like, definitely be careful with this COVID stuff and going back to school. That goes to everybody. I know I probably said it earlier, but I really want you guys to be careful because this COVID mess is no joke. I recently just got off of COVID about last week. That's actually why I couldn't come on. I was finally getting off COVID and trying to get myself together. But this COVID thing ain't no joke. It really have your body feeling like you just can't move. You can't be doing anything. So please be careful. Mask up. Hand sanitizer, wash your hands. Just please be safe. Any Heart Smiles events, program that y'all do, make sure you get the hand sanitizer. Y'all know Miss Joni, she real bad and bullshit when it comes to outside and touching everybody. So That probably ain't gonna touch Miss Joni a lot. She probably gonna be like, 6 feet. Hey, your hand sanitizer, a little Lysol, a little mask, a little something. But no, it's all fun and games. But I really want y'all guys to be careful and be safe, especially with this new CDC rule: staying in the house for 5 days after you had COVID, and in the next 5 days you get to go outside. I don't know how true that is, but just be careful, please, guys. Just be careful. And that's just what I gotta say, because this COVID mess ain't no joke. It's not no joke. But again, just anybody have any coping mechanisms they use when they're alone? Like I said, for me, I just be, being with myself, exercising, music, and praying. Now I don't know anybody's religion on here, but I would say my religion, I'm Christian. So when I do pray, prayer works. Prayer does work. You might not get what you want, but you definitely will get what you need out of prayer. And he works in mysterious ways, to the point where, as though some things you might not, like I said earlier, you might not want it when you want it. You might not want it when you need it, but you're gonna get it when you need it. If that makes sense. So definitely I do a lot of prayer before I go to sleep, and then when I wake up, I can say when I'm brushing my teeth, washing my face, put on some music, put on some uplifting music. I put on some gospel music if you guys like gospel music. My favorite gospel song is "Break Every Chain" by Tasha Cobbs. So if you guys want to listen to that, I'll be listening to that sometimes in the morning time. Podcasts, also podcasts. I've been listening to this podcast called "Cards Up, Face Down." It's from Ty Hill. It's a little explicit sometimes. He can be very explicit, but it's very, very, very. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna just go with that. I'm gonna just go easy and simple. It's very helpful. One time he was talking about mental health, and he was basically breaking it down from where you can get the mental health habits from your parents, and the parents can basically let it rub off on the children. Like bipolar or like depression or things like that could definitely rub off to your children, or the effects of you having that type of mental health disorder can rub off on the children. Your children can feel like you're fighting them away, or like you're pushing them away, or you don't want to be with them, or you don't love them in the way you're supposed to because of the mental health depression that you're going through. So stuff like that, you got to basically learn. Podcast is just where it was at. That podcast right there taught me a lot, especially when I was like going through mental health. I turn my podcast on. I'm in the shower. I put a speaker in there, turn my podcast on, take my shower, and then I'll be good. Because like the podcast, it really talks to. It's like if anybody don't know what a podcast is, it's like two people. It really could be one person, but it could be like 2 to 3 people in the studio. And they just all talking about a certain topic they want to talk about during the day. So definitely, guys, if you guys listen to podcasts, they got the podcast app on your Apple cell phone. I'm sorry, on that, on your Apple phones, iPhones, whatever you want to call it. But they got podcasts on that. You got everything you can listen to. Definitely listen to some podcasts. Podcasts I'm listening to right now. I'm gonna let y'all know who I'm listening to right now before I move on. The podcast I'm listening to. Cards Face Up podcast, and then also the Unicorn Couch. I got that from Miss Andy from Healing for Lions as well. So that's just one of the sorry for my podcast on, but that's one of the podcasts I've been listening to too. So definitely you guys listen to podcasts. Try those. What else? I said podcasts. I said reading books, exercising, praying, music. What else? If anybody else got something, let me know. I could say sports too. I really could say sports. I know college sports in the morning, like cross country, basketball, softball. I really didn't see a lot of baseball in the morning, but like sports like those in the morning time when you gotta go to practice outside, take those to your advantage. And I think Bree wanted to be a softball player once. I was using one of my, you was talking to Coach Bree in one of my sessions one time. He said he wanted to be a softball player. Softball, they get up 6 o'clock in the morning, just like us. They be practicing. It'd be still dark outside, but they be still practicing. And what I mean by that is take that to your advantage, because in the morning time, when it's like nighttime, but it's very close to the morning time, that's the time right there where you can really meditate and actually, you up before 80% of those. You up before 80% of the world is actually up. You outside, so you getting that fresh air, you're getting that nature, and you get in that condensation, that fog, that mist. Definitely when you're in North Carolina, that country stuff, you get all that stuff in the morning time. But that is where the time where I used to take myself and I used to think to myself, listen to my music a lot. I would have to run my 6 to 10 miles every morning, and I put my earphones in. I would just be listening to a lot of things, listen to my music or whatever I want to listen to, and just be running. But it also gives you a lot of time to think by yourself. Sports is a very, 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 very good coping mechanism, especially with like mental health, healing, um, all of that good stuff. Sports is a good way. If you don't do sports, try cooking. I know cooking is helping for a lot of people as well. Personally, me, I don't like to cook because I don't know how, and I really don't really care to cook that much. I care to eat out a lot, but cooking is it's a good thing. Y'all want to do cooking or whatever y'all want to do, cooking, sports, cutting hair. I know Miss Joni. She just got this. She just started this new opportunity for any young men or any young women that want to start cutting hair. Cutting hair could be peaceful for you guys as well. You also, cutting hair could be peaceful for you guys as well. Find things that make you comfortable and find things that make you peaceful. So definitely use that to your advantage. Definitely use it to your advantage. So it was like 6 to 10 miles. Yeah, so that ain't nothing. Now it's probably something. I haven't run 6 to 10 miles since September, but cross country, yeah, you about running 6 to 10 miles in practice. That's just practice. And I practice in the morning, so it was like 5:30 we had to be outside. 6 o'clock is when practice started. And by 7:30 ish, I was done about 10 miles already. So yeah, yeah, 6 to 10 miles all day, every morning. Get that work in. And I was put my headphones in, I'll be running my little shorts on my little tank top, my AirPods in, and I just be rolling, rolling, rolling. But no, that's definitely some key major things you can do. Basically, you try to like heal yourself, because I know a lot of people have to heal and they don't know how to heal. I was one of those people before Sydney told me how to do it. I was one of those people like healing. How do I heal? I just want to be right again. I just want to feel okay again. But no, healing process is definitely something that's healing is not healing. The healing process is something that's not going to happen overnight. It could be a long process, but it's based on you. It's really based on you, who you are, and how you want to go about it. And whenever you get yourself together, but the healing process is better off alone. A lot of people probably be like, "Well, I don't want to be alone. I want to heal with someone else." That ain't the best thing to do. You want to heal by yourself. You want to learn who yourself is, and you can't learn who you are by being with someone else. So, definitely, you guys. If you want to heal, try to heal by yourself, if possible. And when you do, try those healing mechanisms, them coping mechanisms that I gave you guys to basically heal up, and just basically find out who you really are, and take that time off for yourself. I would basically say healing process is needed at least twice every year. So 2 times a year, the beginning of the year, the end of the year, the beginning of the year, just to get your mind right for the new year you got coming on. Basically find out who you are before this new year start. And at the end of the year, so you basically can, digest and, dissect everything that you had throughout the year, dissect the good things from the bad things. Um, learn find out what you learned and find out what you didn't learn. Find out what things you could do better and how you can do them better. Give yourself that confidence. That's definitely one thing I wanted to talk about. Give yourself that confidence when you're going to be when you out. Just give yourself that confidence. Tell yourself that you can do it. Tell yourself that you love yourself, that you're beautiful, you're handsome, whatever the case may be. But you want to give yourself that self love, that self esteem, that confidence, to basically for yourself so you can have it. Self care is one of the self care is one of the things in the healing process as well. Men like to get their hair cuts. Some men like to get a manicure, pedicure. Females get that manicure, that pedicures, and that hair done, or whatever the case they may be. Some people like to buy a new car. That might be the healing process. Just buying a new car and just taking a long drive or do what they want to do. But that's some healing processes are different. Um, my all healing processes can be different as well. So the coping mechanisms that I gave you guys today might not work out for you because all healings could be different. But find out what is yours. Find out what can make you happy and what can make you feel as though like you're better, you know, that can help you heal. Basically, find out what's better for you. If you guys understand what I'm saying, and that's just basically how I want to say, you know, that the healing process is. Like, you don't want to basically give yourself that. You don't want to give yourself that. You don't want to put yourself into a predicament that you want. You don't want to put yourself into a predicament because of you trying to follow off the next person's footsteps of what they do, and you think it's gonna work out for you. You see what I'm? If you guys feel what I'm saying, like, you don't want to do that. Find out what's best for you, because nobody's going to tell you how to, you know, deal with yourself. You know, you are your own person. You're your own person. You can tell yourself what to do. So whatever you feel as though that you can heal, whatever you feel as though that's good for you to heal by yourself, do it. That's one thing I want to tell you guys. Find out what's better for you, and don't follow up what other people have to do. Now, other people's scenarios and circumstances may help. Definitely, you know, take it. And I'm saying, if you guys tell something, take mine as well. But if it don't work out for you, you know, try to find something different. Try to find something that can make you feel better. Donovan was like, definitely on the haircuts. Yes, definitely on the haircuts. I'm getting mine cut Friday. I gotta find my barber. She being stingy, you know. She talking about she ain't got no appointments that day, so I don't know what's gonna happen. It is what it is. But I need my hair cut before Saturday. Cause y'all know my birthday on Saturday, January 8th. I just want to let y'all know that again for everybody that's in the chat. My birthday on January 8th on Saturday. I want to go ahead and let y'all know that. Oh yeah, and Lene's birthday, hers coming up too. So I want to let y'all know that too. You know, so shout out to Lene. My birthday coming up for real. My man's Naeem birthday coming up next month. So yeah, it's a lot of birthdays coming up. So Miss Joni, hope you ready for the, like, you know, I'm looking for a nice long paragraph. I love those birthday paragraphs, Miss Joni. You know, it's just some paragraphs, but I'm looking for a nice long paragraph. You know, you too, Miss Mo. Like, get on your nerves too, yo. Hey, y'all, look real quick while we on the topic of birthdays. I want to go in and say happy birthday to Miss Mo. Happy belated birthday. Her birthday was the 3rd. Y'all, let me tell y'all how, real quick, before we end off this session, how Miss Mo ain't want to let me know when her birthday was. And I told her, I'm like, you know what? With the help of my Heart Smiles teammates, I mean, say my Heartbeat teammates, I am going to find out your birthday. And luckily I did. So happy belated birthday to Miss Mo. We really love and appreciate you, everything that you do. You know, you have been one of the best mentors that I ever had. A mom, a mentor, a therapist, um, a professor. Um, I don't know. Like, you just always been there for me. So I just want to give you the biggest thank you, the biggest happy birthday. This is basically to show you I would say to show you my love and show you my basically everything that you've done for me hasn't been taken for granted. So I really want to say happy birthday to you. And you know, you about 21 years young, so I'm gonna give you that, 21 years young. So shout out to you. You know, that definitely happy birthday to you. Again, y'all, my birthday is Saturday. Just want to let y'all know that one more time. But no, guys, it is 6:57. And it felt like I've been on here for 10 minutes. It felt like I've been just on here for 10 minutes talking to y'all. That's how the time go by so fast. But no, I definitely did love the time I had with you guys. Again, if you sitting on the couch, if you driving home, if you walking down the street, if you at the market, definitely thank you guys for tuning in with me today. Because, you know, what's the best place to be at the seat with Coach Johnson talking about healing processes today? Yeah, know how I had to come today. It just is what it is. But no, guys, I really do appreciate y'all guys for coming in. Soul, Donovan, Gemma, Sydney, Cam, you guys definitely pulled in for me today. Miss Morgan, Kaj, Miss Davis. I'm not even gonna sit up here and put your name out there wrong, because if I say it wrong, and I don't, nope, Miss Davis, thank you for coming in with us today as well. I'm gonna give y'all my jewel real quick before I have to end. Now listen, y'all, this is the jewel I've been working on all week since last week, right? All week since last week. So listen to my jewel. Listen to it real carefully. Get your notepads out, get your pens, the papers, get all that out. Listen to the jewel. Listen to the jewel. My jewel is, all right, jewel, get ready? My jewel is, never depend on someone else's emotions. Depend on your own. And what I mean by that, let me say it one more time, is never depend on someone else's emotion. Depend on your own. And what I mean by that is never depend on someone on how somebody else feel about you, or how you think they feel about you, or how you want them to feel about you. You don't want to depend on that, because that can put you in a very depressive mindset. That can put you in somewhere that you really don't want to be in. But depend on your own. Learn who you are, and learn who your feelings is, and learn what feelings are good for you. So definitely, guys, y'all. Let me say that with you one more time. Never depend on someone else's feelings. Depend on your own. So, and that's it for me today, guys. Cam be here next week for you guys. Next Wednesday. Y'all know Thurman Thursday, tomorrow. Focus Friday on Friday, and I'm birthday on Saturday. So it is what it is. Y'all know Coach Johnson here for real. Bow. You see that little heart smiles? Bow. Bow. But I love you guys. It's all fun and games. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you guys next.